So I'm gonna film this video while I answer these questions. You know, I don't have like subscribers or anything. I don't have people that follow me and stuff. So I asked, you know, just my everyday life friends to ask me questions, and they pulled through because I have good friends. So yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with the first question. They're almost in order because, you know, I just wrote them all down by myself. So the first question that I got was from my friend Akira. She's actually working on some illustrations for my intro that I'm gonna make, which will be soon, but I don't want to spoil anything. But anyways, she asked me, how was it, or how did you grow into being your own person and not caring what others think? I think this is a really good question, only because I'm still working my way to that stage. Like, I mean, nobody's gonna be 100% there, but I'm still working my way there to becoming 100% who it is that I know I am. It's a really cliche thing to say, but people say it all the time about like how people are gonna have something to say anyways, regardless of what you do. If it's normal, they're gonna have something to say about it. If it's weird, they're gonna have something to say about it. So you might as well just do whatever the fuck you're gonna do anyways, because I mean, somebody's gonna have something to say about what you're doing at the end of the day anyways. So you might as well just do what it is that you're gonna do, which that really stuck with me, even though it's so lame. But I feel like if you, I'm sorry, I can't talk and do this at the same time. Okay, but I feel like if you just spend your whole life like being what other people want you to be, or not being yourself because you're scared of what other people will think, you're not gonna be happy. And in this like society or whatever, or this time in our lives, it's so important for you to at least just be happy. Like, at least, like, that's the least you could do for yourself, is just to be happy doing whatever it is that you want to do. Like, if you want to eat rocks every fucking day of your life. So I think that in order to move towards, you know, being your own person and not caring what other people think, you just have to think about yourself first. Be selfish, like, you know, fuck everybody else. Okay, so the next question I have here is this one from my friend Tanya on Snapchat. The other one's from Snapchat too, but this is my friend Tanya. She asked me, what's your favorite episode of Seinfeld and why? So like I said, most of these came from like my like actual real life friends, and mostly, if you know me in any kind of capacity, you know that I really love Seinfeld. So my favorite episode of Seinfeld probably, wow, it's a really tough question, but I was thinking about it since last night when I got it. And there was an episode where they were getting soup at this guy's like restaurant. Like, he made like the bomb soup. Like, his soup was like banging, and he made like really good soup. And they would go, you know, downstairs, you know, it's like right near their apartment or whatever. They would go and get soup and stuff like that. And eventually, like, you know, it's fucking Seinfeld, so eventually something kooky happens and they get banned from his fucking soup shop. And then fucking Kramer's weird ass finds this, like, I don't know what you call it. It's like one of those like dresser thingies that you have in your house, like an armoire or whatever it's called. I think that's a chair. Let me stop. But anyways, they find this like dresser thing, and somebody has it on the street, like they're trying to throw it away, but it has like papers in it. And the papers that are inside the dresser are it belonged to the soup guy, and it was his recipes for the soup. You go inside his restaurant and they're trying to get soup, and he's like, no, I banned you, get out. And you're like, oh yeah, well, I got your fucking soup recipes, and fuck you, and all this. It's just really, that episode was the first time that I realized that that whole show is structured like a comedy skit. Like, every episode of Seinfeld is structured the way you would structure, or the way I noticed that a lot of comedians structure their stand-ups. Like, it starts out with one joke, you know, and then it, you know, goes to other jokes and shit like that, you know, by relation, by comparison, or whatever. And then at the end of the show, you come back around to the fucking shit that happened in the beginning. So it's like the whole show is really ironic and comedic, and then at the very end, the joke from the beginning of the show comes back up, and then it's funny or whatever the fuck. And that was the first time I noticed that he set up the show like that. I'm not sure if I'm right, like I might not be right, but it just seems like he set up the show like that, and I can't help but think that could be right. So that's my favorite episode. I don't know if anybody remembers it, but the guy is really foreign and it's really funny, and you know, whatever. The next question I have is, how's college? Again from Indiara. Newsflash, college is a scam and I hate it and I dropped out. Next, how many crystals do you have? I've never actually counted my crystals. Like, I've never actually counted how many I have. I know I have at least 7, because I have the 7-piece chakra set. So I have probably about 30 or 40 crystals, maybe, especially including all the little baby ones that I have. So yeah, probably about 30 or 40 crystals, maybe, you know, give or take. The next question that I got was, what's my skincare routine? This one was from Vlad on Snapchat. Right now my skincare routine is the black soap that I made and the sugar scrub that I made. And I think my favorite out of the two is probably the sugar scrub. Like, I can really feel a difference, like, immediately with that shit. Like, while I'm in the shower, if I use it on my body, like, immediately see results. Like, that shit is great. But yeah, so I just use the sugar scrub and I use the black soap, and then I you know, tone my face with like witch hazel and stuff like that. And then I put, like, what I did before I put my makeup on. Like, I try and wash my face before I put my makeup on. And what I did was I washed my face with the black, well, I used the scrub, and then I washed my face with the black soap, and then I did witch hazel, and then I have this Monoi oil by Shea Moisture, I think. And I don't know, Monoi oil is just magical. That shit is really nice. And so I put that on like one pump, like that shit, one pump. And then I also have this moisturizing face lotion by Shea Moisture as well, and I put that on top, and it just makes my skin feel really soft. I just mix the foundation on the back of my hand, and I just like you know, put it in random places on my face, and I take this like beauty sponge thing. I use the ones from Real Techniques. They're pretty good, and I use it wet. The next question I have is, what's your favorite food? And I don't know, like, recently I found out what my favorite food is. Like, I used to say some weird shit like seafood or some shit like that, but I really genuinely think my favorite food is like cheese fries. Like, I really like cheese fries. And I don't care, you can cite all you want to. I have a problem when it comes to cheese. I fucking love that shit, but it doesn't ruin me or anything like that. Like, I don't get like hella constipated or like, you know, gain hella weight. I probably do gain hella weight, but you know, it doesn't like phase me that much. I just really like fucking cheese, and cheese fries are just the best. Like, cheese fries are lit. So I think cheese fries are my favorite food. Just like, no, I'm not talking about like no loaded fucking baked potato fucking cheese fries. I'm talking about just cheese and just fries. That's it. Maybe some ranch. Ooh, this is a really hard one. My top 5 Lolita prints. This one came from Ayana. My top 5 Lolita prints. That's a tough one. It's really hard for me to answer because I just like Lolita so much that if the print has anything to do with what I like, I really like it. Like, so my top 5 would have to consist of some of my like my dream dresses. Mercator, I've never heard anybody say the name of the dress before, like, and out loud, you know what I'm saying? But I think it's Mercator and Mercator. I don't know how the fuck to pronounce the dress, but it's like one of my dream dresses, and it has cats and crystals and jars full of crystals all over the dress, and it's just so pretty. And I always see it in the navy blue colorway, and I just really love that dress. So that's probably my number one dress. My number two dress, only number two because Mercator will always be my baby. It's freaking Dancing Baby Bear by Baby the Stars Shine Bright. That dress, oh my god, that dress is just, oh, that dress just really gives it to me. I first saw it, I think, okay, so my number three print is probably Charlotte's Bear. Woo! Ooh, Charlotte's Bear is just my everything. I really, really like that print. Those like military ones that Angelic Pretty was putting out for a while, and I'm not sure why I really want it, or I mean, not why I really want it, but why I would like it so much, because I don't really like the other ones. But Charlotte's Bear, ooh, I love Charlotte's Bear. That's my third print that I like. My next favorite one will probably be, there's a dress that Baby the Stars Shine Bright did for Alice in Wonderland, I think. It's called, I'm really bad with fucking print names. But it's like an Alice in Wonderland dress. It's so pretty. I'll probably try and put pictures of the dresses that I'm talking about up here, so there's no confusion or anything like that. But yeah, that dress is really nice. I love that dress. And my, what was that? 3? What number was I on? 3 or 4? Another dress that I saw Milkbox do a review for this dress, and it was just, this dress was so pretty. It was from Taobao, and it reminds me of a lot of the cathedral looking dresses that a lot of brands were putting out at one point, like with stained glass windows and stuff like that. It really reminded me of some of those dresses, and I really like this print, but I'll probably try and find a picture of it. But it's like a Taobao brand dress, and I saw Milkbox with it. It was really pretty. I can't think of 5, god damn it. I just like them all. Like, my 5th one would probably be fucking Cosmetic Bunny, bruh. And when I saw it on fucking Angelic Pretty's site, I mean not their site, but on Instagram for the first time, I was like, OMG, Angelic Pretty and Little Twin Stars, like, this is amazing. But the dress, like, honestly isn't that nice. Like, they could have really, I was talking about this with my friend Ayana, they really could have, like, they really could have just fucked our whole lives over with this dress, and they didn't. Like, fucking Little Twin Stars and Angelic Pretty, like, I bet if it was fucking Hello Kitty or some shit, they would have went all out for fucking Hello Kitty, but they didn't. But I still really want the dress because it's fucking Little Twin Stars. Like, I have to have it, but it has to be in the pink colorway. Like, I won't buy that dress in any other colorway. Maybe pink, maybe black. I might buy the black colorway, but the one that I found on Lace Market is in ivory. I'm just like, this dress is already not that good, and you bought it in ivory. Like, what? I don't know. But that's my 5th dress. I hope I fucking do the numbers right, because I really wasn't counting. But I think those are my top 5 dresses that I would want at the moment. But Dancing Baby Bear is really up there. Let me know if it's somebody important. I mean, like, I'm filming. Like, no, I'm not playing Fortnite for you. I don't know who's at the door. They didn't even announce their presence. They can wait. You're gonna lose. They also asked me if I had any advice for people with low self-esteem, which is a really good question because I would assume that I still have low self-esteem. It's getting a little bit better as time goes on, and I feel like with things like that, You just have to grow with yourself, I guess. And also it helps to see people that look like you doing the things that you want to do. But you just have to really grow with yourself and realize that you're fucking a winner. You're fucking a winner. And you can always, I don't know, a lot of people have a lot of different stuff to say about changing yourself. But I feel like, you know, if it's your last resort, or if something about yourself is making your self-esteem like low, like your body or whatever it is, you can always change it. Like, you can either learn to love yourself or just change that shit. And some stuff you can't change. Like, some stuff you just were born with that ugly ass nose. Like, you can't change the bone shape of your nose by working out or eating healthy. And if you feel like the only way you can change that shit is to go get fucking plastic surgery, bitch, go do that shit. And I will support you. But I mean, shit, if you also are, you know, you think you're fat as hell, you want to get liposuction, bitch, go do that shit too. It also helps when the people around you boost you up too. If you have like a boyfriend or a girlfriend, a significant other, they boost you too, because, you know, he tells me I look pretty all the time. I'm like, you know what, I do look pretty, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I guess that's my advice. I'm not really good at advice on the spot like this. But next, I got a question from my friend Val on Instagram. He asked me how I would describe my aesthetic, which is a very difficult question for me because I have so many aesthetics. Like, I'm cute, like kawaii, Decora baby, like Lolita monster, fucking hippie grandchild. Like, I'm so many things. So I would just really describe my aesthetic as I have it in my Instagram bio. I forgot how I worded it, but it's like cute kawaii hippie baby thing, like some mixture of kawaii, hippie, 80s, like dirty cute is the shorter way of explaining it, is dirty cute, and I like that. So that's probably how I would explain my aesthetic, with a little bit of like goth tendencies mixed in there. Oh, and I also got a question from my friend Hooks on Instagram. He asked me if I found my purpose in life. If so, what is my purpose? And I feel like it's a trick question, because nobody's gonna find their purpose in life until you're fucking dead. I feel like until you know, can look back on everything that, you know, your life gave you, and you can see what it is that you were there mostly for. And I feel like, I don't know, I feel like, you know, there are signs to what I could be here for, but I just really don't know what it would be, honestly. I don't know why I'm here or what I could be here for. A lot of the stuff that I've been into, a lot of like the witchy stuff that I've been into, all the like crystals healing and all that stuff that I've been into lead to healing. So if I could guess, I would assume that I was a healer at some point in my life. I'm here to heal people. And I would be down for that. I feel like a healer is the closest thing that I could, you know, agree with. So yeah, I guess I would say I'm a healer. Next I have, if you could travel to anywhere, where would you go first, second, and third? Like, I guess which places I would go to in the order first, second, or third. So I would go, firstly, I would go to Greece. Number one, hands down, I would go to Greece. All-time favorite. I've always wanted to go there. So I would go to Greece first. Second, I would go to Japan, or like, you know, Tokyo, somewhere like that, because I mean, obviously though. And then third, I would go to, it would either be Denmark or Italy. Probably Italy though, because it's just so pretty there, and the food and the people, and yeah, probably Italy, and the architecture, probably Italy. Yeah, so Italy is third. I'm gonna use this blush as an eyeshadow because I can. But first, I'm gonna prime my eyeballs. My eyeball blankets. Oh no! My primer is broken. Oh well. It's like squeezing out of the sides. Oh no, it's dry. Is it dry? Oh no, it's not dry. What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? The episode of Hoarders is hilarious. There's an episode of Hoarders where this family found out that this guy was like a cross-dresser or some shit like that. He had like dildos all over his room and like women's lingerie, and his sisters were going through all his hoarded shit, you know, cleaning up his shit, like, you know, hoarders. And they found all this shit, and his sister, I don't know, like I guess he was gay, like he used the dildos. And so one of his sisters just after a while just broke down. Like she just broke down and she was just like crying on the other sister's shoulders like, what the hell? What the hell? What the hell? Like that was probably the worst thing on the planet for them to find was dildos in his room. Like it honestly could have been like cocaine or some shit like that, but it was dildos. So but I'm gonna use this blush as an eyeshadow. You know, just blending out this primer. I'm gonna use this Tartelette palette that I have. It smells so freaking good. It smells like chocolate. Like chocolate. I'm just try and blend this out as much as I can. Like go ape shit on this spot. It kind of fucked up. Okay, and I'm gonna start with this red that's in this old ass palette that I have, because they're really not that pigmented and I have to build them up a lot. So I'm gonna start with this just as like a transition color, but red. Okay, and so while I do this, I'm gonna move on to the next question. I have, if you were abducted by aliens, what skill would you show them to prove that, like, to prove your worth? Okay, what skill would you show them to prove your worth? What skill would I show them to prove my worth?
6.5 hours later.
Jeez, this is a hard question. I don't feel like I probably just die. I don't know. What could I show them? Like, what am I good at? I could like fabricate something cool for them. Like if they gave me tools to do some things, not tools like fucking tools, but I mean like pretty much arts and craft tools. Like if they gave me a whole Michaels, I could make them some cool shit. Yeah, I could definitely make them some cool shit out of nothing, like not out of nothing, but like out of what they have in Michaels. Could definitely make them some cool ass shit. I could do their makeup, or I could like suck their dick or something like that. I'm pretty good at those two things, so probably that.
Yeah, I'll kill you.
You kill me if I suck an alien's dick to save my life? Okay. I'm just trying to get back to you, baby. That's what I'm trying to do.
'Cause baby, all my life I will be driving home to you.
You think I want to suck an alien's dick? What do you think an alien's dick looks like?
Inside out.
Probably horrible. And that's probably what they think about you guys' fucking dicks, because dicks are kind of weird when you think about it. What's next? Oh, this was a good one. These are all from a leak, by the way. He asked me if I could have a complete understanding of the past or the future. So which one would I want more? And I thought about this one automatically because I was like, what? But I would definitely want a complete understanding of the past more than the future. Because first of all, That's very boring. To just know what is gonna happen, that's very, very boring. And then if something bad happens, I'll probably just end up killing myself. That's just really boring. Like, I don't want to know the future. And I would really rather much know the past, cause some really weird shit happened in the past. Like, some really weird shit that I would really want to know the questions about. Like what?
Jack the Ripper?
Jack the Ripper? I'm talking like the Big Bang or some shit like that. I'm talking about like some good ass shit, like Adam and Eve type shit. Like, I want to know what happened before us. I want to know. Mainly because it would be boring. I can't really think of a better reason why. Also, for this red color, I'm using this ColourPop Super Shock Shadow called Paradox. It's like a weird pink burgundy red. And these are better with your fingers, like way better with your fingers. I'm gonna take the blush that I have by Milani, and I'm gonna just work that in there too, just to add more red. So next question, what is my ideal future? Like super future, my ideal future, just to go all out here, is like, I love modern houses. I fucking love modern fucking houses that are shaped really weird and have huge windows and huge metal and nice spiral staircases and those crazy furniture that's hard to sit in, shit like that. And I really would like a house like that. I would really love that, and that's my ideal future. But I would like that type of house, like a lot of the times I see in like the city, like a lofty kind of house like that. I don't want to live in the city. The city is lame as fuck, and I don't want to live there. Well, not actual lame, but it's just too much. It's too much. It's just fucking expensive. It's too many people. I don't want you in my business. Like, go away. I don't want to live in the city at all. I would want my house to be out in the fucking, not super middle of nowhere, like, you know, in the country where scary stuff happens, but like in the fucking mountains or something. Like, I would want to live in Oregon or Denmark or Canada, somewhere with some nice foliage to hide from people. And I want a pool and a trampoline. Your house is not good if you don't have both, okay? You need both a pool and a trampoline. No fucking pool and a trampoline, goddammit, both of them. I'm gonna use my Anastasia palette, the highlighting one. This color down here, it is white, but it shows up like a pinky purple color. So yeah, I'm gonna use this one. Next question. Do you like pineapple on pizza?
We love that shit.
We love that shit.
We love that shit.
We love that shit. I like pineapples on pizza. That shit is good. So yes, I do fuck with pineapples on pizza. If you don't, I don't know what's wrong with you, because that shit is good. Next. What's the weirdest food and drink combo you've ever tried? I love this question because it reminds me of our life at the dining hall at school at Clayton State. So when I first met all my friends that I have now from school, we used to eat in the dining hall all the time. And there was this drink, that shit was just really good. We would put together, they showed me to put together blue Powerade and pink lemonade Minute Maid. First of all, it makes the color amazing. Like, that shit looks like it tastes good. And it really does. Like, that shit tastes good. And we would mix those two together all the time, and it was just very refreshing. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like, the drink was just good. Like, it was very refreshing to the taste buds. Right now I'm cutting up some bottom lashes that I've had forever, and I'm gonna put them on the bottom, just the bottom though. In regards to food, I always bring it up because I thought that shit was very strange when I was young, but I have a sister from my dad's side and she was pregnant at the time. And I don't know if it was because she was pregnant or, you know, if it was like a thing before, but she had me try hot Cheetos and cream cheese. It's good. Also, another drink combination that I really like is vanilla Sprite. Like, you know, when you go to the freestyle machine at like Zaxby's or some shit, wherever they have it, you can, you know, do the different options of, you know, stuff and things. And I like to get vanilla Sprite because that shit is good. And I don't know if I was, when I first had it, I was out with my friend Vlad, and we went to Zaxby's, and I don't know if he was like, bruh, try vanilla Sprite, or if I was like, bruh, I bet vanilla Sprite pretty good. Like, I don't know how it came up, but vanilla Sprite is really good, and that's when I first tried. These are too small. No thanks, these are too small. Anyways, continue on. Me and my mom went to Sephora one time, and she got the freaking full-size version of freaking Better Than Sex. I'm like, Mom, why? Mom, why did you get that? Like, she don't even do her makeup. I should take it from her. But yeah, I'm using the Scandal eyes. So next question: if you could have one celebrity fall in love with you, who would it be? It would honestly be somebody really chivalrous, like an old head type of person, because they're just so sweet, like, and they're just really freaking handsome. Like, it would probably be like, baby, I love you, okay? I love you, okay? It would probably be Common, because Common is he's just perfect. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
He was fucking bald.
okay, so you're gonna be bald in a couple years too, bro. But it would probably be like Common or like Will Smith or somebody like that. Like, they're so... like, they're just so, like, I don't know.
Guaranteed to make you holler, check it out.
Okay, I added some more shit because I'm just that way. So last question, oh no, not the last question. This one came from my friend Julie on Snapchat. She asked what my favorite makeup brand is. I think my favorite makeup brand is probably, at the moment, it's tied, I think, between Kat Von D, even though I don't have that much of her stuff. I think I have like 2 of her lipsticks, but probably Kat Von D, Beauty Bakery, because it's black owned, which is really cool, and by a woman, a black woman. And she, like, at first I thought, because a lot of her stuff is like food, named after food. I didn't think that they were going to be able to keep it up, like the let's name everything after food thing, but she has been keeping it up. Like, she hasn't missed a beat. Kat Von D, Beauty Bakery, and freaking Sugar Pill. Sugar Pill is where it's at. Their freaking eyeshadows are so pigmented. It's just so nice. I really want to buy like their single shadows to make like a ultimate palette or whatever it's called, like in the Z palette with the magnet thing. I really want to do that. But okay, so I don't know, baby, what should I do? Should I do a lipstick or a lip gloss?
Gloss.
You always say gloss. Okay, lip gloss it is. This is like a moisturizing lip gloss chapstick thing that I got from the beauty supply store. But before, I think I'm done. I should do my setting spray. But oh, what age did I develop a genuine interest in Lolita fashion? I was probably, that one came from my baby, my little bug. Okay, that one came from Nestor.
Yeah.
He asked me that earlier today. It was, how old was I? It was my freshman year of college, and I saw a Lolita dress on Tumblr. Now it was my other Tumblr, and it just got mixed in there, and I think it was a replica of what's that print called, like Toy Party or something, like one of the most sought after, one of the most famous Angelic Pretty brand, the most famous Angelic Pretty print. I saw it on Tumblr and I was like, what is this? And so I saw it and I was like, bro, what the fuck is this? This shit is amazing. And I got more into it. I started searching all over Tumblr and all over Pinterest, and I started watching all the YouTube videos, the I think it's Deer Stalkers YouTube videos on what shit Lolitas say or shit Lolitas do or whatever. I just really started liking it. I guess I was 15. No, what the fuck, 15? I guess I was 18. I think that's how old I was when I graduated high school. Those are all the questions I got. I really want to thank everybody. Like, I really didn't think I was going to get as many questions as I got. But like I said, I have really good friends, so they really came through for me. A lot of them asked me like multiple questions, which really helped too. And I didn't know if it was going to, be like, this is front and back full, but it's not like a full size pretty cheap paper, but it's still a lot of questions. Everybody really pulled through for me. Like, thank you so much for my first Q&A video. Everybody put in, thanks guys. So yeah, this is the look.